fashion, encoded with the passion. Behold all the magic. Melanite stone, see my throne and I grab it. We the new royalty. Yeah, the thing's about to happen. Decode my DNA, these other beings try to cap it. Abundance in my frequency, so deep in every fabric. Flare from the sun like a gun when it's blasting. Photon boost my light body everlasting. Do it with a passion when the solar plex tapping. Anything you imagine, better reach so you can grab it. Financial freedom gon' free me from the frequency. Lower vibration.
Now of it. Pre-order your deck today at awalkwiththeancestors.com. Available April 1st, 2025.
Hey! Greetings and gratitude, family. Tonight we have the new Black Magic Psychic Hotline. We have our spiritual reader, Miss Charming T. She can be reached at extension 10. Next we have our spiritual reader, Miss Melanite Empress. Her extension is 12. And let's not forget Mr. August Brown. He can be reached at extension 13. And family, let's not forget the Black Magic All Melanite panel who keeps you engaged all night long. We have Mr. Carbon Martian, Miss Nicole, Chaz Bill, Mr. Darby, and Majestic Unicorn. Call in tonight and get your spiritual reading. Let's go!
Oh.
I want you to
Rock the boat, because I was back
I think everybody was singing. Greetings, everyone.
Greetings, everybody.
Welcome back to Black Magic. We love that you all are tuning in with us. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share the video. Black Magic is the first and only Melanite Psychic Hotline where you can call in and get your reading with one of our readers, whether that is Charming T on extension 10, Melanite Empress on extension 12, or August Brown on extension 13. Just call in to the number, which is 1-888-562-0862. Remember that your first minute is free. Your next 9 minutes will be $44.91. That will be the initial charge on your card, and it is $4.99 per minute thereafter. So let's call in, get your readings, and let's engage on some good conversation this evening. How's everyone?
Good.
Doing pretty good. How about yourself, Miss Nicole?
I'm a little agitated. I switched my Wi-Fi service. So instead of me being able to be on my desktop screen, I got to be on the phone and I can't really see. So it's kind of, when you're used to something being a certain way, it's a little agitating, but I get over it. I'm still going to be able to, to engage tonight and do my part.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Who you with? Who did you swap with?
Ugh. Okay, I had AT&T, but I was going through so many issues with them, and I went to T-Mobile.
Okay.
I'm with T-Mobile. Okay.
Same.
So,
Listen, I'm
Molly.
scared. I'm scared of them. I need to switch. I need to find a service that we can trust because this Starlink shit has got me a little nervous.
Yeah.
I get that. I understand that. Um, I
So
look. I'm sorry. Go ahead, governess.
No, I was gonna say. So I'm gonna say two things because I also got a topic, but I want to make this announcement. I have taken August Brown and Imani James under my wing as my two mentees. So I am mentoring August. How's it going, August?
I ain't gonna lie, it's going good. When I did my first, I did two readings today, and the first one today, I just kind of wanted to build up. You know what I'm saying? So in case somebody call in, you know what I'm saying, I can have a little practice with it and stuff like that. But my first scribble, I just started smiling. I was like, "Oh shit, that's an eye. That's an eyeball."
I told you to do.
Yeah.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
feel like there was a difference?
Yes, it was. I didn't even notice that I didn't grab the cards until the end. I was like, "Oh wait," she said, okay, let me try to get a little validation with one of the card pulls." So it just kind of reminded me of how I used to do the readings before,
Yeah.
just enhanced in a way that I didn't even really think about. Like I've watched you do readings a lot of times, and to be honest, like I'm more so like watching as the audience, not as a student, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of happy that other people getting the message. And now that I'm looking at you do readings different, it's like, wow, that's what she was talking about right there. Like, oh, okay, dang, that was nice. You asked right then and there to clip. That was smart. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually helping. I got my little notebook right here.
Why did my screen keep freezing? Can y'all see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
it froze, but
Okay.
but
Am I
now
back?
Yes.
you're back.
Okay. Okay. Now we can't tell them what I've given you to do.
Okay.
We can't tell them because this is
Okay.
us.
Why?
Okay,
What did you give him to do? Huh? Tell us. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Greetings, family. Greetings, everyone. Greetings, cousins in the chat. How's everybody doing? Sorry coming late.
So before I get into my first reading, because I'm gonna click off and do my reading. But I do have a topic, y'all. This shit, you said you was aggravated. This shit blew me. Okay, so look, I'm on this one particular dating site, right? I don't really do the dating site, y'all, but I'm on this damn dating site, and I've never been on this dating site before. So I done met a few people. So the guy pictures and we chatting just a little bit back and forth, and I'm like, this niggas, these look like penitentiary pictures. You know what I mean?
What?
I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm like, he's trying to talk like he's not incarcerated, you know? I say, so like, were you incarcerated? He said, well, to be honest, truthful, I'm still incarcerated. I've been down 11 years. I get out in 40 days. Now, all I heard was, I'm getting out. Can I come stay with you?
Yeah. That's what I heard too.
Exactly.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm still chatting, but I didn't pull the conversation back just a little bit,
Yeah.
So it's the night. I didn't went to bed. I didn't woke up. I don't know that he has sent another message to me because he got my fake number. He don't have my real number. You know what I mean? So I have to check my fake number today. So then I get a message that say, oh, you must be done talking. Cool. No problem. Nice to meet you. And I was like, well, I don't know why you would say that, but good. You too, This nigga, this is what irritated me. I was just at the Starbucks, give me a Starbucks. I see the text come through and say, I don't do inconsistencies.
Oh,
Look, that shows he's insecure. I already feel the insecurity in him already. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that?
Like, sir, you're forced a consistent lifestyle. Okay, how dare you?
Do your 40 days and leave me alone.
You hear me? I said I don't do jail and blocked his ass.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my God.
That is hilarious.
It is.
He really tried it. He really tried it.
On the real quick, tried it. You had to halt that motherfucker real quick.
I'm sure did.
Lock
up. That is crazy as hell.
That's hilarious. They'll try it. They'll try it any either way. They'll try it for sure.
Hey, what's our topics for today? Because I got one that I just went across, and listen, it bored me. I'm telling you. I was like, look, this is definitely a trigger warning. I didn't even want to put it in the chat. I wanted to be fresh. I'm like, yeah, this is a real trigger warning.
Go ahead and start it off.
What is it then?
And this may be for the guys, but or maybe the women y'all can resonate with it. Man, they say this cop, right? He set his house on fire, and I'm like, what the fuck? Killed his whole family. Okay, you muted, governess.
She doing a reading.
Oh, my bad. He killed his whole family. Set the house on fire. He said, he found out that his daddy, his brother, and his only son were actually the fathers to all 6 of his kids.
What the
wait?
I mean, to 5 of his kids. He had 6 kids. No, he had 7, and 6 of them wasn't his. His fucking daddy had some. But all of them running up.
Is one woman? Is this one?
Wait, what?
One woman, his wife.
Oh, she a pass around.
Well, I mean, they all look alike, so he probably wouldn't think to second guess it.
Right,
so okay.
Right.
Man, I would have lost my motherfucking mind.
Sweet home Alabama type shit.
Hey, I couldn't even have really too much of an opinion.
Not too much.
Light the house on fire or walk away.
That's justifying anything, but
Hey, but he sent that motherfucker to a crisp though.
Oh my God.
He blew that motherfucker up. He didn't have shit to say.
He killed him?
Yeah.
He killed he set the whole house on fire.
I'm about to put
but the kids were innocent though, but I can understand how he just snapped.
I said, damn, hey, that's crazy, bro. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how I would feel.
So I have a clarity question. So the son that also fathered the children is not her son, I'm assuming? Or is that also her son?
That's what I was assuming because they said all 6 of his kids. So if it was a son, so I'm thinking like that was a son from another lady. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or his son, that was his only son, and all of the kids afterward, he was fucking his mama or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm sorry.
You said,
they did some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like they were young. If he old enough to be
that cornfield shit.
I'm assuming you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to clarify.
It's some sweet home Kentucky type shit. I ain't gonna say Alabama before I get struck down again because I heard somebody say not too much. I was
I was all type of ways. I said.
That's crazy.
Well, not to keep the topic, on such. I don't want to say it's not negative. It's just it's different. It's life for different people. But I don't know if you all came across the story where there was a couple living in an apartment complex. So, and they had been there. Let's say they stayed on the 2nd floor, and there was neighbors that stayed up under them. They moved out. a new couple moved in, and they set the scene as though they were new in town, didn't know anybody, was trying to get to know people. And they said to the neighbor upstairs, you know, I noticed you have a son that's around, you know, my son's age, and we're having a birthday party for him Saturday. Wanted to invite you all to come out. And oh, wait, what's wrong? So you heard about it?
Where this is going. At first, I was like, "Huh." Keep going. I'm just
Okay.
being dramatic.
Okay. And so you can fill in if I miss anything. So when I say they set the scene, come Saturday, they got the music going, right? It's blasting. So automatically the couple or the mom that she invited or that they invited, they're thinking, okay, the party's starting, you know? And so the neighbor downstairs goes up and says, hey, you know, you all can come on down. And the mom is like, I'm trying to finish some things, waiting on his dad to get home. And the other lady says, well, it's okay. He can come down, you know, he'll be fine. And the mom is kind of hesitant. And then she's reluctantly, she says, well, okay, I guess that'll be fine. Lets her son go downstairs. When she was done, or when the husband got home, one or the other, no, she went down and knocked on the door. The music is still blasting, and nobody answers the door. And so she goes back upstairs. She either calls her husband or her husband makes it home. And she's like, yeah, I let, you know, whatever their son is, whatever his name is, go downstairs to the party. And so they go down there. Husband's knocking on the door. Nobody's answering. He says something's not right. And so they call the police. The police come out. They're knocking on the door, don't get an answer. They go in. They go to the back room. And if I'm not mistaken, they found her son unalive and his organs had been taken out of his body.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They getting way bold with this. Way bold.
What kind of?
Oh, wow.
I guess they wasn't going to get caught or something like that. That was like way bold and way like so messy. But I guess it happened in that way. So that did they get caught? Did they get put in jail or what? What happened to them?
The last part that I heard, or the last thing that I remember hearing, was that they're nowhere to be found. Don't even know who these people are. I
know that mama feels terrible.
Sick to her. Sick. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy. Man.
Wow.
That's why you can't trust people in this world, man. People are like way loony in this world and stuff. Watch your kids, hide your kids, hide your wives.
Oh God.
They ain't no joke.
I'm so struck by it. Like, I'm literally lost for words. I'm like, I can't even.
That's nuts.
I was expecting you to say maybe he was caught maybe drinking a little alcohol or smoking a little something, but not dead with organs gone.
So they had the music behind the screams.
Even if it was an unalive,
I've never heard of anything like that. Just like invite kids to your house and there you go, open them up and take their organs and you gone. Like that's like some bold type of situation and stuff, and they got away with it too.
Wow.
They did.
We know how gruesome it feels to do our food that way, to like to gut it and stuff like that. It feel, you know what I'm saying? So what inside of you made you want to do this like this and just leave it like that? Like, so like, damn, boy.
They was on a mission. They were
these people like this don't got no souls at all whatsoever. I don't care if they're a Melanite or not. They don't freaking got no souls after you do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It makes you wonder if people if they've been like I wouldn't say stalking them, but like watching these people. I don't know. That's weird. Like
it was definitely predatory.
Was Target.
Ooh, that's the one. We need that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if these people like be really scouting people out and really studying them before they even target them, because you have to have a certain type of organ to do it, or do they just be like, okay, they young, you know, 15 through 25, okay, you know, that's what we need. Is that how they do it? I don't know.
How about when I went to go get my license, I I very clearly remember skipping over the portion, not skipping, but checking no big on the portion that said organ donor, right? Y'all, why did I get my license and Spirit said turn it over and look on the back? I turned that sucker over and that sucker said organ donor. I said, bitch, what? Nope. I must have hurried up and got in contact with them and I said, I absolutely did not put that I wanted to be an organ donor. Y'all need to change that. And they hurried up and changed it and gave me a whole new license. I was like, what? I would never do that.
Yeah, I don't
And
do
they
that.
know
These
it.
mothers,
They know it.
watching me. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna
And they
get
know
these
it.
organs, baby, because that donor gonna be high as hell as soon as they and put them suckers in there.
You could cremate me. You could
crazy for them to
cremate
even
me
ask
and
your
throw
shit.
my ashes in the ocean, okay?
Don't even, why do you even asking people for their shit in the first place? Like, why do you? This a game to you to play with these organs? Like, listen,
Yes, it
it's
is
some
for
sick
them.
shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do when they hunt. These genomes go hunt, and it excite them to be. You know what I'm saying? Be
That makes me think
cutting
about
stuff
the
down the
story.
sternum and shit. They like it. That's what Dexter was about. If y'all watch, you know, that show on Netflix, that's what Dexter was about. Hey, him and his son, new blood and all that. Like, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me think about a topic that I do have. It kind of goes in line with that. So one of the cousins had shown me a video that it is a melanite, and he is the first person to be cured of sickle cell. And I was like, say what now? How long they been testing on you, sir? Like, how did and it just did not sit right with me. And I was like, so you're the first person to be cured of sickle cell and you're a melanite. Sir, they're testing on your blood. They're trying to see, they're about to like it just rung supercell to me.
Yes,
I was
it's
like, oh
definitely
my
giving super to
God. That's exactly what that whole show was about, the cure of, well, kind of sort of about, but the cure of sickle cell anemia. And that's only in the melanite community. So that was weird to me. I feel like he needs to be protected after this, because what's the lady's name? Oh, it was like in the 60s or something like that, where they tested on her blood cells without her permission.
Like Henrietta or something.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name.
Henrietta Lacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
She had
It made me
it.
think about her. It made me think about her, and I was like, but he did it, willingly. So I was like, one, how much they paid you? Two, how many tests did they run on you? And three, how did they find you to be like, we want you to be a candidate? We think you'll be a
because they
perfect
take our
candidate for
blood.
this.
They take our blood all day, every day. We
Right.
voluntarily give it when we go to our doctor's office. Taking 2 to 3, 4 to 5 tubes for
I'm gonna be like,
for one
what?
test.
What?
That's how they
I'll be
get
like,
it.
what? Don't you need one drop of blood? Get it from that same vial.
Listen, think about this.
Really, all they need is a pinch of blood. You know how
I've always wanted
your
that.
finger? That's all they need. They don't need 2 to 3, 4, 5 bottles.
I'll be like,
That's
hell
where
no,
they get it from.
they sending this
They
shit off
track
to
our
this
medical
lab.
records. Yeah, they know our medical records. Once it's going to the system, it's there for everybody to see and grasp and to know and discover and research. Okay, you don't want nothing to come out about you. Don't put it in your phone. Don't put it on your computer. You know what I'm saying? Don't put it on social media, because booyah is there for everybody to know.
Facts.
So true.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Hey,
Why do you think they made technology? Because as melanite crystals, we didn't need technology. We already had the abilities to talk to each other. How do you call it? Telekinesis and all these other type of gifts. We already had that. So the genome created these devices so that they'll be able, in a way, to have the same way in regards to what we do with our natural gifts. See what I'm saying? So nothing is never for us. It's always for them, like plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff. It's never for us. It's for them.
Right.
Sunblock, it's never for us. It's for them. You know what I'm saying? You get it?
I wasn't expecting you to say sunblock, so I was like, well, yep. The sun does hate them. You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? We got natural sunblock. You see this melanin, this nice silky melanin here. We already got this sunblock here already. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
They over all of our fluids, low key. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the saliva to the urine, throw up, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They recycle everything we got. They over our garbage, our sewage. You know what I'm saying? Our oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Our water. How you know what I'm saying? And everything that has something to do with our fluids. So instead of just thinking about them tracking us through our blood, man, they tracking us through everything. You feel me?
Yeah. It's
for sure, everything. And again,
we're
the Melanites that source this simulation. We're the one that sources this simulation. So they need us for everything.
Powered up. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it when they say, "Oh, we want to make the population to 500,000 people or something like that." How? And then then what you gonna do? How you gonna supposed to
just giving them everything we got? Just giving it to them. They handle it. Let them handle it. Man, they overseeing everything that come from us.
Yeah,
and we just giving it to them. I'm talking about as simple as us going to go piss. You know what I'm saying? Like just it's gonna go right to their ass.
I believe it. I believe it, especially now that they can. Well, not now, but since they're able to watch us through the fucking walls. So it's like, we welcome them into our house willingly with the Roomba vacuum cleaners and all of the new technology of this and that. And it's like we just letting these suckers in our house, just having the door open. It's like, oh, it's fine. Y'all can come and go where y'all want to. Take whatever you want. Me casa su casa. It's like, no. And people look at me crazy when I be like, I don't want this shit. I don't want that in my house.
Man, I don't have a Siri, I don't have an Alexa, I don't have nothing that talk. Even all this cut off on my phone.
Yeah.
Talk back to me.
It better not talk to man.
That's why I don't even like talk to Alexa or anything like that. I don't really like deal with all that AI type of stuff.
I will type it in. That's my hey Alexa.
That motherfucker gonna say, Chad's gonna be like, hey Alexa. She gonna be like, hey Chaz.
Probably would.
And I'm gonna be like,
hell no.
Yes, and let's talk about how they try to get our information. I don't know who posted that in regards to our face recognition and thumb recognition.
Yeah.
I do not do that. I do not do that at all whatsoever.
That's why I do. Yeah, that's why I do not do the face unlock. Even though we all know filters are so fun to use, they are using that to calculate if you ever try to change your face up or have something on your face, you're still going to be able to recognize that it's you.
That makes sense.
You can try and so it's like we just giving them different ways to scan our face when we playing with the filters and stuff like that. And it's like, even though it is really cool and be like, oh snap, they got it to fit on my face perfectly. That's crazy.
Right.
But
bro,
it's
the apps, you know how they do facial recognition for security. Whole time we trusting the cybersecurity to make sure they protecting our identity, but the whole time we giving them this. The face recognition, we turning left and right so they can have our whole motherfucking face on the real face expression and all that shit.
Type shit going down out here like they do up in the UK. It's like on every single corner, it's a CCTV. It is nowhere that you can hide in the UK without them knowing where you are, like when you swipe your card, all of that.
I think they got that in China too.
Y'all see the futuristic movies where where when you walk somewhere and stuff like that, they'll have this the computer or whatever scan your face and they automatically put all your information up there.
Minority Report type shit.
That's crazy.
The Minority Report. In the other movies as well, they'll show you that.
A lot of them that's like that.
Yeah, a lot of them they're already showing.
They just be telling us what they're about to do. You be like, man, what the hell?
Hey, food for thought. When we was like back then, or I should say even today, with people learning new movies about about the future and stuff like that, right? Like Back to the Future. When that movie first came out, they probably was thinking like, nah, that ain't nothing, woo woo, right? And it ended up being a lot of factual shit up in there. So let's take the movies like Melanie Empress was just saying. Let's take newer movies, more modern movies that's talking about the future past where we at right now today. You know what I'm saying? And we looking at it like, man, that ain't nothing, damn robots and all that stuff. But little do we know, maybe what if in the future, a lot of them movies we gonna be like, man, they used to say that. Remember this old ass 2025 movie? They used to say this shit was gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it
Think about that.
Have y'all seen the movie Elysium? I think that's how you say it. Elysium, something like that. It's with Matt Damon and Jodie Foster. It's a Netflix movie.
I don't
But
think
it's
so.
like based
I
off
don't
in the
recognize
future of
that.
2154 or something like that. And he was he was on like house arrest or whatever, so he had an ankle monitor, but he was working for this company that was building robots, but the robots that he was building were the police robots. And it was like he was in Mexico or something, but it was like they left the poor people on Earth and they were in space on this big old like new world type of ordeal, to where it was crazy. The technology that they had, if you had cancer, the people that was up in the Elysium, whatever the little planet that, or the little community that they built, they had a machine that it can scan your whole body and
I
it'll
feel
say
like I know
whatever
what you're talking about
illness,
now.
and then it'll just take all of it away and heal you. Whatever illness, whatever ailment that you have, it will take it away and heal you. It was a mind loop of a movie, but it was really good. And I was like, oh
I've
my
seen
God,
that
What was the
one.
name of it
this is what they
again?
It sounds
talking about.
familiar.
Elysium or something like that. Elysium.
Is it? It's new or old?
I
Sounds
think
like
it was
it's
like
not too old.
2022 or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Elysium.
I've seen that
Elysium,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good. So that made me think about the robots taking over, and you building the suckers that's beating your ass. If you be sarcastic, being sarcastic is
Exactly.
a felony.
Oh.
I was like, what?
Oh, I'm looking it up. I'm
I'm
looking
gonna
it
have
up.
so many felonies because I am sarcastic as hell.
Oh, I'm trying to tell
Me
you.
too.
Just like me. Mm-mm.
She's talking about this.
Yes, it was a really good, and they were like turning
What is it
themselves into
called?
robots and shit. It was crazy.
Elysium. I think I said it
Elysium
correctly.
with the S. Okay, I'm gonna write that
I'll
down.
leave it right there so you can write it
Look,
down or copy it.
I read it down too.
That was
It's a good. I remember. I watched it. It's really good. I
But I
watched
think
it.
did see that movie that sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it was, and they have to, like governors tell us, they have to show us and they have to tell us, and they'll do it in a form of entertainment. And people will be,
Yes.
oh, it's just a movie, and I'll be, no, the hell it's not. Y'all better
It came out in
get some.
2013.
Y'all better take
Y'all
all
better
of
pay
it.
attention. Okay,
Allegedly.
get your ears like this. I'll be paying, so pay attention to the dialogue, especially like in the beginning of the movie, it'll tell you, certain things and stuff. But when they start talking, like sitting down and start talking, that's when they to be telling you the tea. So
You
make
right
sure you
about
don't miss
that.
those type of conversations because they telling you everything. Like
It's
one
to
of
the
these
point
movies
where
was
you have
talking
to have a
about how,
notebook.
yeah, they'll tell you everything. You be like, what, for real? Ooh, let me write that down. That's the tea, okay?
Have to now.
It be the old heads. It be the old heads, man. You know what I'm saying?
Charming T is in the back.
I was just
And
about
I'm
to
not
say
sure. Yeah, I saw the notification. I don't know who can let her up. And I don't do we need to take a break? And I was thinking after the break we can come back and talk about clapping and the significance of clapping.
Okay.
Okay.
Clapping.
nice.
Clapping
I
what?
like that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
It is significant. It's
You know what? I'm about to mute
sign
myself
me
and
up.
go off
That's
the
why I
camera
did too.
because August is.
Wait, maybe come back, y'all. Maybe we can't take a break.
I think Audrey said she accepted the work
Right.
session.
We just playing. We just messing with y'all cousins to see what y'all was gonna do. Right?
It was a test.
Hey, we was playing sleep like a motherfucker. Hey, playing sleep.
April 1st, so this
I
is
swear I thought mama was coming.
Too quiet for me, y'all.
I guess we'll just wait till whoever's doing it. I think Audrey, she may be, helping it. So we'll just wait until she says it's okay.
So what about this clapping, Miss Nicole, you were talking about?
You're like, what kind of clap are we? Tell me something good.
Oh, I can't with you, but yes.
Okay. I am so weak. Okay, so I know that we have been taught about the hand gestures and the signals through the governance, right? Doing that with your hands. And so I was trying to think of something or look for something that would be interesting to talk about, whether you know about it or not, or heard about it or not. I didn't. When I clap, it's just natural. You hear the music, you clap into the beat, you're enjoying what you're listening to. But I came across something that said that clapping, in some traditions, clapping is used to release energy, clear blockages, and promote mindfulness. So I was just wondering if you, if you all had ever heard of that, or if you know of any other spiritual connections to clapping, and what it can bring forth.
Well, the only thing that I can think of is whenever it comes to like some movies that I've seen, like if you're doing seances or if you're just dancing in general, I've seen to where the person that's doing it or some of the people that's contributing to it, they be clapping. So that's the first thing that pops in my head when you say clapping wise, to release an energy or to scare away energy or to bring in energy. So that's the first thing I thought about.
And when I think about it, I think that, we're also clapping when we're resonating with something, or when we're like saying yay or yes, or when we agree. And then somebody in the comments said that, when we laugh, we be clapping too. So I think it's unconscious. We do a lot of things with our hands when it comes to clapping unconsciously too. Like you said, to like release things as well. But I never heard of that, and that's very interesting.
I know for sure, like clapping, and it's just like with wind chimes or bells or anything like that. It breaks up that negative energy and it releases that energy around you. So I know for sure clapping can also open portals. It can also close portals. You can close portals by clapping. It has a lot of significance when it comes to spirituality. Because you can wake up the spirits like that. Like if you see certain people do tarot readings, they'll knock on the cards, like knock on the door to break that energy.
I've seen that on TikTok. Yep.
So it's our hands are very powerful. You know what I'm saying? You can use your hands to heal as well. So yeah. But I never thought about it in that way, Nicole. And I think that's really a different perspective when it comes to clapping.
Do you think that clapping brings control as well? Because if you think about being maybe a teacher in the classroom and you're trying to get the class in order, and it's
energy,
energy.
Most definitely.
This how I see it.
It stops them.
Because we power, right? We are power, right? So when we clap, I feel like we were just talking about the hand gestures, right? You connected it with the hand gestures, right? So our hands, this Yehuda, right? So when we bring power together and we hear that sound, it definitely it could either bring in peace, positivity. It can also bring order because that's what he is. So to clap real loud is to call on him and his power. You know what I'm saying? To ball your fist up and to ball your fist up and to flex your muscle, that's to call on Yosef, right? You know what I'm saying? It's calling on his power. When you hit somebody, it's an exchange of energy. Remember, you said it's a releasing of energy, right? Or a calling of like a action of energy. That's literally what it is. You're releasing because the deity's within us, right? So when we go to do that, it's almost like saying Yehuda. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, right? And also I wrote down power is sound, and it's like clapping is like sparks, right? So y'all know when electricity starts sparking, it snap, right? Like snap, 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 and it's almost like a clap. That's literally the fingertips, our power coming to harness to snap. You know what I'm saying? To show the power. Yeah. I feel like it's just a different way to think about it.
That made me think about how gorillas they communicate with each other with certain beats of their chest when they beat their chest, and it's like that's a drum sound. So it's like Morse code almost when how they communicate, because they know what that sound means versus what other cuckoos would know what that means. So that's very interesting that you said that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and also with our hands, what do we do with our hands also? We give and we receive, because what? Davy and Night is our hands. And you could call on David and Night to help you to fulfill your financial needs.
Are our hands.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Dianite?
Our legs.
Okay, you're right. So Diane, I knew it was a D. Dianite. And I knew that too. I don't know why I got it mixed up. But yeah, Dianite is our hands. We give and we receive with our hands as well. Our hands is freaking super powerful. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you don't shake people's hands, because you're agreeing. That's like a contract. That's a physical contact. When you shake somebody's hand, you don't know what their intentions was when they want to shake your hand, and that's like you agreeing.
That's so true.
You agreeing and signing a contract with a shake of a hand. So it's like
an exchange of power, exchange of energy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dang, you make me feel bad today. I shook somebody's hand, a stranger's hand. You make me feel bad right now.
Don't feel bad, girl. Just protect your energy. Call your power.
He seemed to be really cool, though. He seemed to be really cool and stuff like that. That's why I was like, okay. Because I don't allow people to touch me at all whatsoever. It was another person that wanted to come up to me and hug me. I was like, dude, I don't know you like that. Like, no.
I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger, and I definitely have to.
I'm a hugger, but you can't hug anybody. Like, you already know.
Now I'll be like, oh, okay, nice to see y'all. Nice to meet you. Hey,
let the church wave.
Like all the Asian tradition. Why do they always do this? They never shake no hand. The Asians always be like
that's what I was just about to say.
They already know.
That's what I was just about to say. Like the handshake. Now let's connect it with the handshake and why it's important to have for a man to have a masculine handshake, or how women feel that a man handshake should be when it comes to him shaking her hand, or a woman versus a woman. You know what I'm saying? All the weird shit where they put the thumb to the hand to turn it, to show power and all that. Like it's an exchange of power. So what is we really doing when shaking hands? I'm gonna dap your ass real quick, real fast. I'm gonna dap the fuck out of you from now on.
Or I'm elbowing like it.
Yeah, I'm about to say just like how they was doing.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I feel you.
Welcome back, Charming T.
Charming
house.
Okay, I just want to remind everybody while we're on tonight, this is Black Magic. This is the first and only psychic hotline ran by Melanite people. If you want to get your psychic reading with one of our readers tonight, our awesome readers, you can get Charming T on extension 10, Melanite Empress on extension 12, and August Brown on extension 13. Let me also remind you that you can get a reading anytime. Charming T is available every day between 10 a.m. and 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Melanite Empress is available every day between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is that right, Melanite Empress?
I think 7. I think I've been changing it up, but 7.
Okay, you also 7. And then August Brown is available every day at any time. So when you call in, your first minute is free. Your next 9 minutes will be $44.91, which will initially be charged to your card, and every minute thereafter is $4.99 per minute. So call in and get your reading, and keep engaging with us on the conversation. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend. Join us every week because we are here every week. So what we have next, people? What's the next topic?
Listen. Okay, it's this lady. I just seen this video with this lady, She had 2 kids. If I'm not mistaken, one was 5, one was 11. They died. They was unalive 6 months apart or something like that. Don't quote me on the specifics. The lady unalive the first one, the younger one, put him in the trunk, was riding around with her in the trunk. Unalive the other one months later, rode around with her too. Until people start complaining about the smell coming from the car when she going places. And if I'm not mistaken, at least that's what if I'm remembering right, people started complaining about the smell. And this motherfucker chooses to try to drop the babies off on the sidewalk with a cover, some on top of them, trying to cover them up. And apparently somebody seen them and called the race soldiers, and they caught her real quick before she was able to get away. And unfortunately, it was a Mennonite. It was a Mennonite portal. So I'm like, dang, man, that's very cringing. That shit almost made me want to kick the damn phone. Just throw that.
That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking.
Like, are you crazy?
So how was they killed? Like, what was the motive and how was they killed?
Honestly, when people do this to their children, they starseeds, I honestly feel like they haven't been working. They're not getting whatever money that's coming in, and it's becoming hard for them. So they feel like that's the easiest way out when it's not dodo bird. But because in her head, I'm gonna go to jail and have a free stay. Now I'm good. I don't have no bills. I don't have. But
where was the family though? Where was the family?
That's
y'all weren't trying to come see y'all niece and nephew's cousin. Y'all weren't trying to. Where's the father? Y'all for months. Y'all didn't even come in contact with this damn baby. Didn't care about what the fuck she was there with. What the other one was that and shit like that. Like y'all ain't checking on them. Like y'all don't give a fuck.
She must have already been from her family or something. To like, was she on drugs? Like, was she on drugs, or do it say anything about like her mental health?
Man, it just showed like the how they do like a little small clip and stuff. It wasn't too specific. They just was like, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, you know how people do they own take on it.
It's happening a lot. I see so many stories about people unaliving their children. It's happening a lot.
Yeah, same here.
It's like they sacrificing them. I saw a story of a lady. Luckily, they caught her stupid ass. She was trying to sell her daughter for $500.
That's crazy.
And this was a Mennonite lady.
Oh wow.
The baby had to be every bit of like 2 years old, and she was trying to sell this baby girl for $500. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
For drugs?
I don't know, but luckily the
sound like
police caught her.
family reunion.
So luckily the police caught her because I don't know if she ended up trying to like talk to a undo. I'm not sure, but they caught her and she was trying to deny it, and they was like, "We have you on camera saying this stuff." Like, what is?
Do they get charged for that? Do they get charged? Is that like a crime?
Absolutely,
I mean, it sounds like a crime.
That's child neglect.
Yeah,
That's child trafficking, and allegedly. All of that, like all of that is just and then it depends on what state they in, because all of these states, it's different when it comes to child laws. It's so weird. So it's no telling. I didn't catch what state she was in. I was just too blown away that she was trying to sell her baby for $500.
But
she's like that's common though, right?
Somebody in the chat.
Governess did a live recently, and she mentioned that she was talking about this generation and how they're having babies just to sell them and give them away.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
really?
she did.
Yeah,
I missed that one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, that was loud. That was so loud. Ooh.
Hey, somebody in the chat said the last case, them wasn't even her kids, that was her nephews. So that where's your parents?
Are you fucking kidding me? So
you did that to your sibling
kids. Y'all need to watch y'all kids. Forget that. Lock them up. Lock your own kids up. Like,
see, that's why
crazy.
And some of these starseeds be honestly feeling like their parents are doing stuff to punish them, and it's like, no, I'm trying to keep you safe because it is some oh my gosh, you can't trust nobody. Like Governor told us, you can't trust nobody.
Not even your freaking family. You can't trust. Like what?
What the fuck?
Wow.
To Tetron, wipe them out. That'd be the first thing I'd be
okay.
Wipe these
Man,
out, yo.
Let's call up all.
Oh my
all our
God! Just clap
DVDs
your
to
hands.
take them
That's
out now.
what Tetron does. I just thought about that. Tetron claps his hands and he'll wipe everything the fuck out.
Okay,
With us thinking about clapping of the hands. Wow, that makes
and he is power. He is power. You know, I give him a light bulb for his offering.
Yes.
Wow, that's wow.
That is.
Wipe their asses out because this is ridiculous. I wish that I had land or enough land to just get all these babies from these old planters, these NPCs, that these karmic family members that they have to endure, and it's not these babies' fault. Like, why do they have? Oh, that shit about to make me cry. That shit pisses me off when it comes to kids.
Because they're innocent. That's why.
Yes, baby. Listen, I'm ready to kill when it comes to kids. I don't care who's offering you.
Never lied about that.
All right. Well, we're gonna really take a break this time. When we come back, we're gonna keep the conversation going, and we hope you all start, keep calling in and get your readings. We'll be right back.
My name is Quatita Dean, and I am the Ancestral Interpreter. Soul Sessions Live is a show that you must hear and see to believe. I have helped many people connect with a lost loved one to get the closure they deeply desire. This is my passion, and I can't wait to take you on a walk with the ancestors.
I call my power back to me from every person, place, entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension, from every connection, attachment, and vessel where I left it. Anyone and anything that is attempting to siphon my energy, you do not have my consent to use my vitality, and I call my power back. I now release that which is not my own. I lay down the weight that doesn't belong to me, as well as the weight that does. I forgive all things, all people, and all others. I forgive myself. I cloak myself in a bright light of protection.
Whee! Come take a dive with Leah as she discovers the wonder down under the sea. Join her and the Crystal Children as they discover our aquatic deity, Squirpelish. Now available on Amazon.
Getting active, encoded with the passion. Behold all the magic. Melanite stones see my throne and I grab it. We the new royalty. Yeah, the thing's about to happen. Decode my DNA, these other beings try to cap it. Abundance in my frequency, so deep in every fabric. Flare from the sun like a gun when it's blasting. Photon boost my light body everlasting. Do it with a passion when the solar plex tapping. Anything you imagine, better reach so you can grab it. Financial freedom gon' free me from the frequency. Lower vibration.
Now available at awalkwiththeancestors.com.
I was jamming.
Yes.
Thank you. Clapping my hands. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody, from that break. You are tuned in to Black Majick, which is the first and only psychic hotline owned and operated, by Melanites, okay? Connecting you to soul and spirit one at a time. Call in at 1-888-562-0862 and get your reading with either Charming T on extension 10, Melanite Empress on extension 12, or August Brown on extension 13. Did I give the number, y'all? Okay. Thank you. All right. So that first minute is free. Your next 9 minutes is $44.91, which will be initially charged to your card when you call in, and it'll be $4.99 per minute thereafter. So we look forward to you calling in. What do we have next? Nobody has a topic? Okay. Let me go back. It's been a couple of weeks, and this is when, what is his name? Elon Musk was in the Oval Office with Trump, and he had his son, Little X, I think that's his name. in the office, and I don't know if you all saw the video, caught the video on TikTok or TikTok or one of the social media platforms where he was telling or allegedly telling Trump to shut the fuck up. You're not the president.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I wish I could have
I
seen
saw
that
the
one.
video.
I did
I
not
missed
see
that
that.
one. I missed out.
I saw that.
That's just
It was
That was
it
almost
was
on some shut the
adorably
fuck up. You're
accurate.
not my
Wow.
dad.
I bet that went viral, didn't it?
It
I
did.
believe
That
it
went
is.
viral.
Yeah.
It did.
Okay.
Because everybody was trying to
Oh
make
my
it seem like
God!
he
So how
really
did
didn't
he
say it when
react to that?
clearly he said it.
Did Trump react to that or what? What happened?
Yeah. This was the reaction.
Oh,
That was his
really?
reaction. That's all he did.
There was none. It was as if this little boy ain't talking to me. He
You
didn't
know what?
say anything.
You know
Little
what?
ass nigga.
You got it, little Lex. When these cameras go off, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right. You're like, don't worry about
I'll be
nothing. I
quiet,
got
but
you. Okay.
but when these cameras go off, I'll be talking again.
Now you should have
But
did the
just
one for
like I
Belly.
think,
He's been
but
like,
just like one of the reporters had said
I
that
don't
the
like
only
that shit.
thing that the little boy was repeating was probably what Elon was telling him. Because
Mhm.
kids are very observant, so they're gonna repeat what they hear. So he's
Right.
probably just repeat what he heard his daddy say.
Yeah, I saw that in the comments as well.
That's a good point, Darby.
Yeah, it is possible.
You said this boy is not real.
I don't understand why he didn't give him an actual name instead of I guess X, but I thought his name was
He did.
0156212 or something.
That's why he named him X.
Okay.
Number 10.
Call his ass Pinocchio. He want to be a real boy so bad.
Ooh, that's Geppetto. Geppetto out there making all these little puppets that he got running around. They make me think about Spy Kids. Remember when they had all of like copies,
I love Spy Kids.
copies of all of like the higher up people's kids that was like robots because they was building a child army. They make me think about that when you said number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys seen the movie Violet as well? I think it was Violet or something like that. Early, right? And how the men, how they clone themselves and stuff and call them X or call them different type of numbers. That's the first thing I thought of when you said that. So it'd be real. This is real stuff, real life stuff.
Oh my gosh, y'all know I like talking about movies. If y'all haven't, I like movies and shows.
You.
Yes, me.
I love movies. I love movies
It's
too.
a movie called What Happened to Monday. Have y'all ever seen that movie?
Oh my God, I love that movie. Y'all haven't seen it? You need to see it. It's so bomb. Oh my God, it's so bomb.
That's like, is he doing? Y'all think Elon Musk allegedly like have backup sons? Like if that one started malfunctioning, he just bring out
the course. We just said that in the movies that we said. Yes, they got backup. They got 1 to all the way through 100. They do got backups. You know what I'm saying? Just like they have clones themselves too. Allegedly, they clone themselves how they look now, for backup or to do other type of roles, play other type of roles as well. So why not?
I bet not run into my clone because baby, she dying first.
But she gonna think that she the real one. So what you mean?
I bet not run into
She said she dying first.
She gonna think she the real one.
I gotta find the show on Apple TV.
Did y'all see that?
What happened?
The way the screen just switched.
I didn't see
it. Went off and then came back up.
Yeah.
I didn't see
I would just pause a little bit over here.
You mentioned a movie recently. I'm sorry, Chaz. Go ahead.
She said something?
Yeah, I said something.
I think so. She was about to say something movie.
No, I was saying I gotta find this series for y'all on Apple TV. They be having some good stuff on TV. So basically, it's like future and the past stuff. It's wild, but it got a lot to do with cloning in there. And like the powerful people, he kind of cloned himself, or like and it's like a father. It's like I don't know, but it's like all three of him, three versions of him, like a younger version of him, a middle version of him, and an older version of him.
Oh wow!
But he has the ability to kill them, and bring them back, type stuff. Like he got a whole bunch of clones. Like it's really weird.
Wow! Yeah, please, when you find that, let us know.
Please do, because I watch it.
That sounds interesting. I like shows like that.
Me too. Futuristic type movies. I like that.
I like them psychological mind twisters.
It's
Me
one
too,
of those.
like sci-fi, type of action-packed, mysterious type of movies. I like movies where I like movies where they don't tell you anything, and you could be the part of the audience where you try to figure out things before it happens. And why I always figure it out. I always figure it out. Sometimes it's kind of boring when you figure things out, but sometimes it'll come to some instances where I can't figure it out, which makes it even more fun. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it gets a little bit boring when you know what's going to come next, and stuff like that. But when you can't,
I already know what's
that's really fun for me too.
Man, it be making it hard for me to watch movies with other people just because I be like that.
Me too.
I'm dissecting it the whole time.
I be pausing. I be, oh my gosh.
They be like, okay, you have to get out.
Oh, we'll watch a movie with you.
I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be like, myself the whole movie.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be trying.
I'll be trying to finish what they saying sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I knew it. I knew it.
It's like you cannot cut it off. You can try to watch a movie or a show, and I can't cut it off. I'll be wanting to enjoy. I'll be, oh my gosh, can I just enjoy the movie, please?
Listen, knowing me, I'll probably tell you about 3-4 times. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I promise. This time, I'm gonna be quiet. No, it just don't work. I'm telling you. The better the movie, the more I'm gonna say something.
That is absolutely correct. Whoops.
I can't help it. It'd be downloads. I'd be like, hey, I gotta call somebody. We need to talk about this.
Talking into the screen. Girl, I told you not to go up in there. You don't listen. I told you
exactly. That's fun. That was what makes it really fun when you watch a good movie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I found
it. You still there?
I found it. It's called Foundation.
Foundation. And which platform is that on?
It's on
Apple.
And I got another one for y'all. It's called C. C is good too.
On Apple too?
Like S-E-E?
Yeah, S-E-E. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow, S-E-E, and all of them on Apple.
Baby, I go to the little bootleg, the little websites where you can watch everything that's unlocked. I go right to them websites, and I can watch Apple TV shows and everything.
I got the whole app.
Okay, well, I need the app. I might watch it.
I got the app.
What's
Why
the
you say Apple so many times? I done wrote down Foundation and Apple.
It was C.
Yeah.
Now, what's the app you all are talking about?
It's actually the app that I'm talking about. It's not on Apple Store anymore, but I could probably still try to send it to you.
Well, the website that I go to is called Wooflix, WOOFLIX. Now, what I can say, now listen to me now. Now, listen closely.
Okay.
You're gonna have to listen when you click on something. When you click on what you want to watch and you press play, you are going to have to exit off of pop-ups about a good 15 times.
That better work. I'm telling you. Or you gonna be on some other shit.
You're gonna see some genome udders in your face if you don't hurry up and click off. You mean, what the fuck? That ain't what I wanted to watch. Gotta get the pop-ups off. So don't click on nothing. Just press X and just keep on. And then after that, you good.
You had mentioned a movie in the chat, and it was about, and I watched it because I'm not the movie person. I'm usually quiet when you all are talking about the movie.
What movie?
It was on Netflix. It has to do with the robots and her brother.
Something. It
What
was a
what
good movie.
it was good. I enjoyed it.
What was the
The,
name of it?
The Electric City, or
Yeah.
something like
I
that.
think that's what it was. I think so.
It
The
was with
electric.
the little girl. Well, she's a grown ass woman now, but with the girl
Right.
that played as 11 on Stranger Things. It was really good, and it reminded me of when Governess was telling us about how they're putting our consciousness into machines and put them into cuckoos and all of that stuff.
Mhm.
So I was like, what the
Man,
fuck? It was a really
man,
good movie for sure.
I
It was funny
remember
too. It was
I
funny.
remember when we got introduced to the OA, and then we just went from there, and we just was like diving into movies and shows, dissecting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we came a long way with these movies and shit, y'all. Like we doing our big one.
These not generation, these simulations and shit. That when Governess told us about Sim One, y'all remember that movie with
Yeah.
Al Pacino? Is that his name? Al Pacino. That one
I
right there blew my mind.
Oh, hey, y'all need to watch fucking Westworld. I've been telling y'all to watch Westworld for a long time. Watch the show, please. It's like 4, 5 seasons, bro. It's good as a bitch.
Where's that at?
I think it came out in
I used
2016.
to watch it.
It's
I
deep,
stopped.
man. It's like it's what we talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's what the governors teach, bro. It's telling everything.
I'm gonna have to find it on one of them apps because these
West what?
sites.
Westworld.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
And where's that? Where's that at?
I don't remember. It's been a minute since I watched it.
Netflix,
Dang.
Hulu, no, okay.
Man, Netflix make me mad because they'll have good shows and they're talking about gonna be on until. I mean, why are you taking it off? Are y'all running out of space? Y'all need gigabytes or something? Why y'all keep on taking movies and shows off?
They lose
It's
like
good.
they have contracts.
Oh,
It's
Like,
not
is that
available.
right?
I was right.
that makes sense.
They have to renew their contracts. They're not renewing them. I see.
Oh, that's some greedy, grimy stuff right there. You
the
wanna
worst
continue? Well, you
yeah,
gotta sign that new contract.
is when they make a new show and then they cancel after one season. Like literally,
That
when I tell you that is my first world problem the hill I will die. That is a big first world problem. But I feel
What?
like
that pisses
that's
me
what pisses
off. That
me
makes
off.
me so mad. That makes me so mad. I was like, you just got me invested into this shit for you to take it off and not have any more seasons after this?
And then
Who I gotta
if
email?
they sell the show to Netflix, and then Netflix says they're not making no more seasons.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad too.
Like they did with Manifest.
They did that with Manifest? No wonder.
no
No
seasons of
wonder.
And even though they left us on the largest cliffhanger, that could ever exist.
See, that be making me want to throw my computer.
Okay, I got something. I can't see the chat. I can barely see at all with this little screen, right?
Okay.
So, I'm gifting again tonight. But you all have to look at the chat to see who will. How do I want to put it? I'm gonna read off something, and then someone has to finish it in the chat correctly. The first one to finish it can get a reading. You know, that first minute free, next 9 minutes, $44.91, which I will pay for.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Do 1 second.
My bad too, y'all. I tried to press a button and ended up pressing back.
Wait. No. Hold on. I'm trying to decide what I want to go
I
to.
hate
Give
when
me.
that happens.
You hear? Hold on. Let's see. Okay. All right. Y'all got your eyes on the chat.
Yes.
We walk with full intention.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. We walk with full intention today. We give notice that we understand we are in a simulation. What is after that? The next sentence after that. And this is from the governess that she has given to us that we are supposed to do daily. This is the reboot. She went on live some months ago and did the reboot. She was in the car. I'll say it one more time. We walk with full intention today. We give notice that we understand we are in a simulation. What is after that?
I don't even remember. I don't know if I watched it.
Nobody. Nobody in
Giovanni,
the chat.
Giovanni.
No,
What
we
is
got it.
Giovanni
We got
feeling
it.
at the moment.
What did she put? Say it again.
Reprogram and reboot. She put
Yeah.
reprogram and
Yeah.
reboot.
Yeah.
Download.
It's not because that's what part of my.
Nope. And I'm saying no because when she did this live, I went back and wrote down every word that she said verbatim.
Okay.
So
reprogram and reboot, download.
no, okay, no. Let me make sure we're understanding each other. What I am trying to do is the way that I'm trying to give the, pay for one reading is by somebody in the chat being able to finish where I left off, just that next sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I read it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they don't get it, try the daily reverence. Let's see if
try that. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll go to that. Hold on. All right, and I'm gonna go slap in the middle. I ain't gonna even go to the beginning. That's too easy. Okay. Adina, the crown of my soul, open me up today so that I.
That's a better one. That's a good one.
Okay, that's a good one. That's an easy one. Come on, cousin.
Come on, y'all.
Y'all
supposed to be doing y'all daily reverence every day.
Word for word. Before you
Giovanni said can receive.
Maybe listen here.
Giovanni said.
Hey, bro ain't playing. He did not come to fuck around.
What did he say?
He determined, bro.
That is age.
Okay, Giovanni.
Baby, Giovanni got it.
Okay, I can't hear nothing, but y'all say Giovanni got it. So Giovanni, go ahead and choose.
So we can receive all that you, the universe, and the galaxies have for us to receive today.
Yes. Okay, so Giovanni got it. So who would he like to have the reading with?
He's still typing.
Okay.
Is y'all internet messing up? Because even my phone acting crazy right now.
You know, I already confessed when I first came on, I was having issues.
Giovanni is a she. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell.
Yeah, that's what we kept saying. Giovanni is a she.
She's a woman. She's a
I
woman.
apologize.
A whole female.
I apologize, Giovanni.
My bad. Sorry about that. And I not said that. That wasn't me. That was Doc. I not said it.
That's how now.
She's paying it forward for somebody to get a reading, and she had them to finish off the reverence. She had them finish off a line of the reverence to receive the reading.
Oh, that's nice. So, but this is my thought too. I'm gonna need people in the chat to pay it forward to our readers because we pay it forward every week, and I don't see people getting readings from our readers. So let's pay it forward to our readers because we can't keep giving out free shit if you're not gonna even book or pay for it for the sessions with them.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of just trying to fund. Like we losing. We ain't gaining now. Wait a minute.
We know y'all need readings and y'all want readings, obviously. Y'all be raising your hands up. But it's call in for your reading. It's not that much. It's $44.91.
Yeah, come on, y'all. What I can't wait is for us to be able to push this on a higher scale so we can reach more people. Because if we can reach more than 181 people,
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah,
I
I think I'm
agree.
probably like marketing, a little bit more marketing, a little bit more, marketing to allow people to know over and over again, so they'll be able to get used to it and stuff like that. And us coming on here every week, I think that is going to be probably one of the elements that's going to be allow us to be, be able to us to be seen.
I'm gonna start pushing it on TikTok for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still new to TikTok, so I don't know how to work it too well, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
then
figure it
Andrea,
out.
she can probably make us like a
Is she asking for the phrase of the daily reverence?
I believe so.
Can y'all hear me?
We can now. Yeah.
Okay. Was that question was for me?
No, whoever. Well, I'm just asking because she says, "Can you repeat the phrase so I can rewrite it?" And I was saying that she asking for the daily reverence.
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
Yeah. You could search on Governance YouTube daily reverence, or you could just search on YouTube daily reverence, and you'll be able to find it.
I go to it every day so I can hit up the first little meditation part.
Yes, it's also in the front of your Melanite Bible when you get it. It was supposed to come in today, and apparently there's a fucking delay with the arrival.
Look, the weather is pretty bad. Like it been acting a little funny, so maybe that's what it is. But they be fucking with you though.
But I'm like, what fucking weather? We're in spring.
I've been
It's
hearing
been
that
hailing. It's been hailing.
In Tennessee, they were saying that the Mari's dad was saying that the wind was really, really bad out there in Tennessee. He's like it was like 50-mile-per-hour winds. I was like, damn, who the hell?
Yeah, it was just hailing here in Wisconsin. It was just hailing for probably like 4 hours.
What'd you say, Chaz?
I said the wind's so bad out here. My mama shut the daycare down at 1, and they had to come pick up their kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna need for y'all to come pick your kids up.
The granny cats and dogs.
Nah, they said it's supposed to snow too, but I don't know if it did all that. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, what?
It's March.
All in March. That's crazy. Well, we're about to be in spring pretty soon, right? In the next day or so.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow.
Spring. So hopefully the weather will change for us. Like I've been hearing a lot of people talking about snowstorms, and it's getting really cold, and it's thunderstorming and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy.
Hey Chaz, I'm rocking with that do-rag though. I'm fucking with it. That motherfucker look mighty soft. That motherfucker look velvet.
You know she eating. You can't say nothing just yet.
Right. I'm like, yo. Boys got a little deep with the cookie in my mouth.
So, governess, just to confirm that the gift is not okay to give.
It's okay to give.
Okay. So the young lady, did she respond? Because I can't see the chat. Did she say who she wanted her reading with?
She said that she didn't want. She says that's why I'm okay, because I had got a few readings from Charming and the Empress. I promise you, these readers are top tier. I really recommend calling in.
Oh,
right.
So
okay.
That's a no then.
You better get that free reading. Y'all crazy.
So
that's restored.
Is anybody else in the chat? Again, I can't see it. Is anybody else asking? Like they would want to take advantage of it, which I would read off a different part, and it, do the same thing again.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd make it fair.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
All right, so I'm sorry, y'all. I keep moving. My phone is dying. It's just so messed up. Okay.
They asked for a hint last time, though. My bad.
Giovanni wants to ask if she could give it to somebody else in the chat. Can she choose?
Oh, well, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, Giovanni, who do you choose in the chat, though? Let nobody raise their hand all at
Kaylin Bridgeforth.
once.
Yeah, Kaylin. Kaylin raised her hand first. Come
Yeah,
on
Kaylin Bridgeforth.
down.
Johnny says relish. Who's relish?
I think she meant Lish, but she probably know her just being funny or something. That's what it kind of felt like.
I hope so.
Because Relish, hey, crazy work. Relish is crazy work.
Oh, let's
I don't like
also
relish.
reiterate that the free reading is done on the live, not on the line, on the Black Magic line, is on the live. So keep that in mind.
Baby, Rakia
Oh,
be getting
Giovanni said she want
said
Rakia to get it.
Rakia be getting
Rakia be getting it. She got it last time too. Rakia be getting the end. Do you want it, Rakia?
Is it Rakia or Rakaya?
I think it's Rakaya. I really want to say it's
okay.
Rakaya.
We just be messing people
I
names
don't
up for
think.
real.
She said, I done got 2
I'm sorry,
readings already. I don't think I need any more LOL but gratitude.
All right, so raise your hands. Perhaps anybody can raise their hand so we could quickly, Giovanni can quickly.
That's
I
crazy.
say ask the question again, or do the line.
Say it again, Charmy T.
I think you should just see whoever's answered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, so you all choose the reboot or the reverence.
I would say do the reverence.
Do the reverence, because I think that's a little bit more easier.
Okay. Here we
That's
go.
familiar.
I follow the beat of my own drum, and I will continue.
What is it?
I follow.
No, that's not from the reverence.
That's not the reverence.
That's I'm sorry. That's the reboot. Look, let me tell you. I got a whole. That's the reboot. That's the reboot. Let me keep flipping. My bad. Here we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, I didn't flip back enough.
Be okay.
I said, oh shit.
They'll take it.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. I give gratitude to Gaten and Geeten that my bodily parts from my.
That's a good one.
And you gotta finish the line. Okay?
Right.
Finish the line, not just the word.
Let's see who been doing their daily reverence.
Right, that's what I was thinking about too. Y'all need to get into y'all daily reverence. I say mine's every day.
I
It's
did
kind of
mine
making me
2
proud.
o'clock in the rising before I went to bed, and that actually helped me go down.
Hey, it's making me a little happy and a little proud that we've been doing our reverence to a point where we can. It ain't just us. The chat is the chat keeping up. They doing what they need to do. They doing their reverence. It's just that's magical, man.
I think Latoya G got it.
She said breast to our genitalia are in working order.
Today, yes. That's good enough. That'll work.
Okay, Miss Latoya G.
We give gratitude. I say that was the end.
Congratulations.
All right.
Does anybody have the link to drop into the chat?
Didn't think about that.
It'll either be Governess or Audria.
Oh, okay.
I ain't think about that.
Congratulations, Latoya J.
Well,
I think it's gonna be dropped in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Who are you choosing?
Wait, what y'all do? Y'all needed something from me?
The link in the chat, a free reading was given, and we need the link dropped so that it can be done.
Oh, StreamYard. I was like, what link? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do the reading? I just thought about
She
this.
haven't chose yet. I don't see.
All right, Latoya G, the link is in the chat for you.
The link is only for Miss Latoya G.
Please. Please.
I think there's some confusion in the chat on what's going on because somebody's asking.
Now they know. Now
okay,
they know.
They got it. I see it in real time.
In real time.
Well, she can choose when she get up here. Click on that link, Latoya.
And I think black is the color tonight, huh? Just about.
I got a little
Oh,
great.
everybody wearing black.
Black. I think most of us wearing black, huh? We could get the
Oh,
memo.
hey, Miss Latoya.
Energetic memo for real. Greetings, Latoya. Who did you choose to be your reader for tonight?
I'm gonna go with Melanite Empress.
Okay. Do you have a question for me, or do you want me to just do a spread for you? Would you like me just to pull a spread, Latoya? I didn't hear you.
My internet, something has been acting up, so I had to wait for you to come back in.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
What I wanted to know is, cause my landlady, she been kind of acting a way like she's targeting me, or she just been acting real funny with me. So I've just been wanting to know what is her deal.
So your landlord is acting funny with you, so you just want to know her view about you?
Right, and like, is she like up to something, or is it just her personality, or she's targeting me for a reason? Because it's just not making sense.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting, perhaps she has like some type of suspicion of you for some reason. I don't know. Are you guys, what type of place do you have? Like, are you allowed to like you have any like big restrictions in your home?
It is.
I can't hear you. I think her connection is going in and out.
Yes.
Okay, say that again for me, Latoya. Your internet is going in and out, your connection.
That's that type of place.
Okay, tell me again because I didn't hear you.
Hold on.
Because I'm feeling that she got some type of suspicion of you because there's some
I
type
say
of
it is
restrictions.
that type of place.
Yeah. So that's what I was getting automatically and stuff. And that's why she's looking at you because I don't
Can
know
you
if
hear me?
anybody I can hear you now. And what I'm getting automatically is, you know, she does have some suspicion of you because of your restrictions and stuff. I don't know if anybody is saying anything or snitching or something like that. Are you guys allowed to smoke in your home, in your place?
Especially not in the house.
So no, right?
No.
Right. So that's what I automatically picked up in regards to that. So you got, I don't know if you're smoking so much to the point that your neighbors can smell it or see it or something like that, but that's the first thing that, that came to mind in regards to that. So not that she don't like you necessarily or whatever, but because of other people, neighbors or something like that are snitching on you or saying certain things about you in regards to the restriction, in regards to your smoking and stuff like that, it makes her suspicious and make her feel, a little bit a certain type of way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she professionally emailed you or talked to you or whatever. What have she said to you?
No, well, the thing is, she hasn't said anything, and no one smokes, and there's people that actually smoke around me that live out here. So I don't know if they're getting me mixed up with somebody else, or somebody is just trying to poke at me, because there's people around here that don't really take kindly to me. So there's no telling if someone is saying something and it's not true,
Right.
because
Yeah, and that's what I'm getting.
I don't do any of that.
Yeah, most definitely. Like there's a lot of people, because the crowd that you are hanging around, they're looking at you like, have you ever heard of the birds of a feather flock together? So therefore, people are looking at you as part of that crowd to make her suspicious, or anybody else suspicious, to tell her that you're doing things that you're not supposed to be doing, in your apartment. You know what I'm saying? And they're misguiding her and misleading her to want to think, otherwise. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I was gonna say it's gotta be someone who's doing some false things, because for the most part, like, I'm to myself and like with my children. So they've gotta be lying or something, because it's just not making sense. It's not making
Right.
sense at all.
Yeah, and exactly. That's what people are doing. They're just telling stories and stuff like that because, oh, dang, there's so much energy coming out because of, like I said, they see you, around certain people, that do certain things and stuff like that. So you got a lot of people gossiping and stuff, and people that also like, even like the what is it called? Not the janitor, who has the keys, not only the manager, but the janitors too. They usually have like the janitors and stuff like that, that spy on, the tenants as well. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of gossip going back to her to make, her suspicious of you doing some things that you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's what that is. So it's like, it's nothing personal, but, it's almost like she is at a position where she's, wanting or making sure that she's doing her job and stuff like that, and make sure all the tenants are, going accordingly, to the rules and stuff like that, because I'm getting that it's a lot of restrictions where you live.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just that, but it's just crazy, because I'm like, I am to myself, and if I am with people, it's people that don't do anything like that. And like I say, I have a lot of people that's around me who don't really, like, I don't deal with them like that around here. So there is no telling what's being said.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of things that's being said and stuff like that. But, I don't know if they are trying to, with the 4, I'm just now trying to do a spread or whatever, but that's what came up. But I don't know if it's somebody trying to break your home up because perhaps they're looking at you, they're jealous or envious of you and the way that you parent, the way that you look, the way the lifestyle that you have, perhaps the money that they think you got and stuff. Like a lot of people are like in your business, really heavy and stuff like that. And, trying to find some type of excuses to even break down the home or whatever. So making sure that, not only watch your kids or anything like that, but, just be weary of, people around you that, there's a lot of people that do drugs. They have mental health issues and stuff like that. A lot of people do even more harder drugs than marijuana and stuff, that is around or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, so you can't, you have to watch out for the people that are around. You can't really trust them and stuff like that. So I would say, your business, keep your business, to yourself. And the more that you stay in with your with your family and your kids, I think the better, because it's people that you're talking to that, you think that you could trust or whatever, that smile on your face or whatever, but all they're doing is getting information, trying to be nosy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To try to, sabotage you in the home and then break up your home and your peace and stuff like that, your relationship or whatever. Are you married? You have a boyfriend? You have a man that lives in the home?
I do have a significant other, but so there is no telling if someone is there. I you probably, it could be envy, but it's so crazy to like try to pinpoint where envy is coming from, if that's the case.
I know, because like I said, there is this smiling in your face, smiley faces, you know what I'm saying? And they looking at you, have this awesome, well put together family, you looking good, kids looking good, you know what I'm saying? Husband or significant other looking good, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like they can't take it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And these people, they're not even in their right mind, because their life is messed up, especially with them doing drugs. A lot of them have like different type of addictions, and they don't have no discipline at all whatsoever, but they looking at you as the perfect person, perfect couple, perfect lifestyle, perfect family, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just make sure you just more stay to use your intuition when it comes to people. Stay more to yourself and stuff like that, and just watch what you do in front of other people, because I don't know, with the breakup in the home, I don't know what nobody to be trying to call the CPS or anything. I don't know how old your kids is. How old are your kids?
Well, my youngest two are 6 and 4.
Okay, yep, they're young. They're young, so you have to set your boundaries up as well. And then Yehuda's oath came out, and let me read Yehuda's oath. If I can read it, it says, we owe it to ourselves to be healed, complete, made whole. I promise myself any and everything that helps and best suits me, I will apply to my life. I will dedicate myself to healing, to happiness, to self-fulfillment, to love, and to understanding of self and of others. I will no longer disregard myself or my feelings. It is my birthright to not be abused, to not be misused, and to live the life that I say I can have. And anything that is not conducive to that shall leave my life. It is my oath. And that is the situation that you're in. You need to, like I was saying before, set your boundaries with people and stuff like that, recite this oath and everything, and stand up for yourself, stand in your power. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow anybody to use you or misuse you or anything like that. I think that was very significant for Yehuda's spirit to show up, to allow you to, to know that. You know what I'm saying? And you might even look like, you might have this body that people just like envy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not, other people look at you like, dang, she look good, she fit. You know what I'm saying? Might look like her in this picture. You might post up pictures take selfies and post pictures on social media, and people be like, who she thinks she is, I don't know. But
now there is only one person I could think of that may be on some bogus mess like that, is someone that actually it was shown to me in a dream that this person was rotten. So, and they know people like this that are around here. That's the only person I could think of that would be on some things like that, because they kind of know them, but they don't even live over here anymore. But that's the only, as you were talking, that's the only person that I could think of that would be on some junk like that, because they don't even like themselves.
Right. So you could kind of discern or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't like you, knowing yourself and acknowledging yourself, and you looking good and stuff, and you're exercising and everything, and you standing in your power, and you're self-confident and stuff. You know what I'm saying? People see that. People see that, and you may not know that. People see that all day, every day, and you might not even know that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you
Right.
might not even know how you come out to other people, whatever, low vibrational people that lack self-esteem and confidence and stuff, they're going to be triggered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to be triggered, you know, by your life, by your lifestyle, everything that I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So, any other questions?
I think like thus far that was the big one because it's like
That was a big one, yeah.
it was just that, but it's like things were I guess the reason why I wanted to know about the landlord aside from that is because like she was trying to make as if like I didn't report things that I was supposed to when it came to like maintenance, and they were trying to charge me for something that I know I reported, but then I got that resolved. So it's like I honestly thought she was like nitpicking, because I don't bother nobody. Like then
Right.
she came in and said that you know she acted as if she was concerned. Then she came back as if I never told her that certain things were broken. And then she like it's like she kept like she came back, and then I think it was some type of leak or something that happened with my washing machine. Then she was trying to make like as if I'm just letting water run and things like that. And I kind of like it ain't like I'm not making calls and things like that. It's like things like that. That's what was making me think like it's either just a her thing or uh, that's what was making me like wonder, because I kept feeling something from her, like even before I ever had my first conversation like with her, that she just one of these. I thought she was like a pick me or something, and like one of these that's just regardless of what her complexion looked like, she's not like us. Is what I was
Right.
thinking.
Right, and I get that. And I did mention maintenance. You remember when I mentioned maintenance, right? So I'm
Right.
getting that maybe maintenance have something to do with it, because maintenance is the person that always is on the premises, not so much as the manager or whatever, right? She don't go
Right.
around people's, because it always have to do with the maintenance and stuff like that. That's what that is, because the maintenance person has a side job of spying on the tenants and being nosy and going into people's apartments and stuff without people knowing and stuff like that. They do that. I've had that happen to me like plenty of times and stuff like that. So watch out for the maintenance and stuff like that, and put things up so that when people come in, you'll be able to see if people come into your house, and then you'll be able to put two and two together. But I'm thinking it's the maintenance crew
Yeah.
and the maintenance man up there snitching and saying things and doing stupid stuff and everything like that. I don't know if he might be on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So there's something
Yeah, there is no telling, because they all kind of rotate and they all kind of like anything to try to get ahead. But the thing is, I don't know what they think they're gonna find with me, because it's just like I think it's like people will just nitpick, and I don't want to sound like, oh, somebody just singling me. No, this is what I'm noticing, feeling like it's not making sense. Like, how does someone who stay to themselves?
Exactly. And your intuition is great, right on point. Always listen and trust your, intuition, because you're like this, high priestess, you know what I'm saying, here. And you're very, on a high, vibration or whatever. And that could be it. You know what I'm saying? People like us that vibe high, have this divine feminine, high priestess type of energy and stuff like that. We, trigger people. You know what I'm saying? We're like an easy target, not really an easy target, but people feel like we're like an easy target, to pick on or whatever. But I think it has a lot to do with the maintenance and stuff like that. With the magician card here, somebody's being very, deceitful and stuff like that. I think it's him. You know what I'm saying? Not only other people, but usually the maintenance go back to the managers and stuff and say, little things and stuff like that. And it might not even be true, because,
Correct.
especially if he's mentally off, you know what I'm saying? Addicted to
Right,
drugs or
right.
whatever
And
he's
it could
addicted to.
just be, trying to like just single me. And I'm telling you, that would make sense,
Yeah.
because I would not know people or would know people and wonder why I'm triggering them and never even said greetings to them or whatever the case is. So it's it's just crazy. And there has been a long line of like lies and stuff. So I am not a stranger to being lied on, and it not making sense. It like it's just being just lied on, lied to, which I would know you lying, but it's like it's just how do you
might have somebody in their feelings as well around you, you know what I'm saying? And you might not even know. That's what I'm saying. You might not even know, and people in their feelings for no reason at all. Like, for real.
Right.
It's really crazy. So there's somebody in your energy, and maybe that, that feel a certain type of way. So it could be multiple people, not only the maintenance or whatever. It could definitely be multiple people that smile in your face. They always ask you how you doing, what you doing, trying to be nosy and stuff like that. What you got going on and stuff like that. Watch out for people like that.
That makes sense with all the flies that I've been fighting, right? All the flies and gnats I've been fighting. Someone definitely
monitoring spirits. People being people being really like that. Wow. Yeah, so you have to watch out, for people like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely clear your space, clear your energy, look up things in regards to how to protect your home and your energy and outside of your home and all that kind of stuff too. Around your bed, just look up some things and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? In regards to protection, for real. Because you got magician here, people trying to energetically manipulate, energy, towards you or whatever. Trying to, I don't know, stop you from your throat chakra or something like that. Stop you from
yes. The throat chakra has been attacked.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what it is with all this blue being in here too. And that's what they're trying to do, trying to control you, because they feel like they look at you, they feel like they can control you, you know what I'm saying? But they're not supposed to control you, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you're having them in their feelings and stuff like that, because you triggering their demons. That's what it is, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Because you're on a high frequency, you probably have this light aura about yourself. They can sense the divine feminine energy within yourself and your power and stuff more than you can. Because with the magician card, you also is the magician as well. You see what I'm saying? So that's what that is. Yeah. Anything else? Did I answer your question? Anything else? But don't worry about it. You'll push through it. You definitely are strong and you definitely are protected. Your Huda showed up for you right now. So nothing to worry about. That's a connection. Huh? Did you hear me? Cameras are really good to invest in too. Black said invested in cameras and stuff. That's a really good thing. But did you hear me, love?
I think her signal is we show gratitude. Her name was Latoya, right?
Latoya.
We show gratitude to Latoya for coming up. Gratitude.
Gratitude, Latoya. I appreciate you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading and I answered your question for you.
Yeah. Gratitude to everyone being with us tonight. We look forward to seeing everyone next week. Till then, solitude de wa.
Solitude de wa.
Solitude de wa.
Solitude de wa. Solitude de shi.